I just don't know that there's any better out there. I really don't.
That's really pessimistic, and I don't appreciate that in my life.
Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. You already know what time it is, baby. We're here to give you guys a review of Married at First Sight. Hey, we're here to give you the Katie and the Derek, baby. Hey, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of the uploads, baby. And for those of you returnees, baby, you already know what time it is. It's a mineral gang. Mineral gang. Mineral gang. You ain't got the minerals. Hey. Are you mad, Aline, a gege? Let's get into the review. If you can't handle the heat in the kitchen, chile, then you need to get out the kitchen. Alright, listen. So for me, watching Kate and Derek is such an interesting thing for me. And here's the reason why. Because I already said from the very jump that I was concerned by Katie's coming into this actual show when you hadn't dumped your ex or rid yourself with his ex until you got to the day of the wedding. Like, it didn't make sense. That shows me, and you can't release your emotional ties just like that. If you were talking up to the wedding, you are still emotionally invested, and that plays a part in how you deal with your relationship going forward. Now here's the thing. Katie's main thing, and I think is encapsulated by what I believe it was Mindy that said, she's confused by Katie because she's not sure whether Katie sounds like she really likes her man.
It's hard to say how Katie feels about Derek because she does say, you know, there's a lot of potential and she wants things to work, but also I get the feeling that she's sometimes maybe just not crazy about him.
Right? And Katie's making this argument that she's not, because she wants obviously Derek to love her and want to love her in the long run, because she obviously her past relationships haven't really worked out, men didn't really love her, but she wants Derek to kind of like love her. And it's a kind of thing where I'm like, is she pushing it more because of the fact that she has a past, or is she pushing it more because actually, you see, when you don't finish your last thing, the trust for somebody else also is lacking as well. And so what you try to do is try to overcompensate, and you're pushing someone else to love you because, oh, I gave up that one. You didn't really give it up. You were still dealing with it until the very last minute. You understand? And remember I talked about self-actualization or self-realization. One of three things: move towards, move away, move against. She's in the move towards. So she got rid of one and moved towards another, right? And because she moved to another, what she wants is a continuation of that process, which is the love, the feeling, the effects of being cared for, etc., etc. And she mentioned it in the last episode about the fact that she gave up that last guy, etc., etc. So now when she's in this situation, when she was even talking to her mum, that was a mad thing, but let me stay on track. You know, we know that she cares for Derek, and you know she falls in love very easily as well, just like he does. I believe he will do as well. But she wants him to be to love her, so that she has that safety and that protection. Why? Because she left one side, didn't finish, and now she's come to another side. Do you understand? And now what she's doing is going to put pressure on him, apply pressure on his neck to make him feel a certain way towards her. Why? Because she left one side, didn't finish and rest up, be single and take time out, and she jumped into another relationship. So I think obviously in regards to this situation, I think that Katie is overcompensating a lot of times with Derek, and I'm not saying that Derek is perfect. Derek ain't. I mean, I totally understand what she says when she means that leave some mystery and stop telling me about the toilet. It's too much. Like, if it is every time you go to a toilet, we don't need to know, bro. Like, that's not even a level of comfortability. That's just because someone doesn't know that that's not an effective behavior to be in a relationship. Like, I remember I was in a relationship for, what, 2-3 years. I don't think I told the person I was going to do a drop on number 2 every single time I went. I don't want to tell them that. That's nasty. Like, maybe that's a black thing, I don't know. We don't want to tell you that. We don't want to tell you that we're going for a doo-doo. Like, we know you went for a doo-doo, we don't need to know. Do you understand? It is not sexy, it's not attractive. Absolutely right.
Comfortable in his own skin. Mm-hmm. He's almost too comfortable. Like, he literally looks for any possible chance to tell me he's gonna go to the bathroom. I'm not kidding.
And so that can be a little bit annoying. So I definitely hear her on that point. What was interesting though is the fact that Mum said obviously something, and I think it got misconstrued, and I think the mum maybe delivered it maybe wrongly, and it also got taken wrongly by Katie in a sense that she said, obviously, look, you're not going to find no better. Now, I don't think the mum's saying that, you know what, they ain't no better in terms of, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but in the sense of the fact that I know her mum's not saying that she can't necessarily get better, but she's saying like, how much better do you want? Like, this is a great guy, he's a nice guy, really likes you, you know, takes care of you, so what more do you want? All the guys you've had in the past haven't been that great. Yeah, and I think she's also trying to allude to her, trying to say to her, look, just deep this. There are better. This is a what better you want to get from this? Do you know what I'm saying? And she was saying you're always striving to get better, but actually, really and truly, you got better in front of you. Open your eyes and see it, and that's what she's trying to say to her. Now, Katie's response to that accordingly is the fact that yes, you know, she hears what you're saying, but you know what? Her first response let me know that Katie's in a place where, fam, you know, good advice won't.
I just don't know that there's any better out there. I really don't.
That's really pessimistic, and I don't appreciate that in my life.
Get taken, because if she said that, then she's like, I won't be taking that. Why would you say that, etc. And then said just because you know got married just because you had a kid, etc. I was like, whoa, that went left so quick. Like, I don't think the mum was trying to harm you, blood. But you came in with...
For better, you keep looking for better.
I think that's the
Looking
issue.
for
I think
more.
once you find somebody that you love enough to get married, and maybe that was your issue, is you didn't really love him enough to get married, you just had a baby coming with him. If I'm not satisfied and I'm not happy, then yes, there is better.
with knives, chopping up nuggets. Like, honestly, you came with knives to chop up people because there was no need for you to come on attacking your mum's, you know, past history. All your mum was saying is that, listen, like, the past boyfriends you've had, bruv, they've not been no good. Like, this seems like a really good guy. Like, how much more better do you want? Like, do you get me? And so, for the fact that the rebound came so hard, let me know that Katie's not in a great place to hear. And that's why I said that I don't think she's fully ready, because that last relationship she had is still playing effects on her. You know what I'm saying? It's still playing some effects on her. And no wonder why he said he won't fall in love for another 6-7 weeks. Bruv, he's thinking about himself. He's also thinking about how to defend himself. You know what I'm saying? Probably, more than likely. So that's the situation that was there. I think that was quite interesting with the mum. I think that was quite rude.
Hearted. He's smart. In some ways.
A nerdier, like, a foot taller guy version of me.
It really annoys me where, I don't know if it's like she tries to make it out like he's not intelligent. So she's talking to the mum, and it's like, they did this in the last episode where she said, you know, he's like a more taller, nerdier guy of myself, right? And it didn't sound really positive. And then she did it today where she said, obviously, look, you know, the mum, you know, he's intelligent, I guess, in his own kind of way. It's like, what? Like, brother, like, you know what I mean? So I don't know if she's got a problem with the intelligence. I don't know if she's got a problem with the way that he portrays himself or the way he talks, maybe. Something might be an issue, like, something might be like feeding into that. Like, she might not feel very confident with that. Maybe the type of guys she's dated in the past have been well educated and talk in a certain way and etc. I don't know. But it just seemed like she was kind of hitting that point again about the intelligence. And I was just like, okay, we'll allow you. And I think also from that as well, what's interesting is that, you know, she mentioned that he could have more game. And I guess, again, this is what I'm saying, like, it's, and it's a valid point. I mean, she wants a guy a bit more confident, maybe a bit more smooth with it, and etc. I'm just scared that, you know what, she wants this guy to fall so that she can have control. You know, sometimes this is what people do, you know. She wants him to fall into the pits of love, and then she can have control because she will be coming into it whenever she feels like coming into it, giving her power and choice. But, you know, when she said, obviously, yeah, he could have more game, again, it was like a negative. Again, it's like, whoa, like, brother, every time we hear you talking about him, fam, like, solo, there's always something wrong.
You're going great.
So you're into him?
I think that he could have, like, a little bit more game. Because I kind of, like, I initiated it.
Oh, the first time?
Yeah. But, yeah, pretty much.
Shy?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I gave it up too soon.
Do you know what I mean? Like, whenever she's talking solo about him, it's always something wrong. It's like, bruv, like, what more do you want the boy to do, kind of thing. So that was also a concern for me. Obviously, she said obviously he brought the fire, he brought the sex, so that was good. You know, and I think when they were even in bed, she mentioned about the fact that that the friend told her about the ex-girlfriends, and he was very, very particular. And he said, obviously, yeah, he's very, very particular, and that's why he's chosen her. Like, do you know what I mean? So that gave her a sense of ease and confidence. That gave her a bit of security. I think, obviously, if I'm very honest, you know, when his dad even alluded to it, like, look, you can't tell a woman or a man, like, you know what, I'm not going to fall in love with you for the next 8 weeks. Do you know what I mean? Like, you telling them that is going to cause some insecurity. I'm just going to be real with you. Like, if someone told me that, I'd be feeling like, what? Like, we don't need to know whether you will or not. Do you know what I mean? That should just stay in your head. Shouldn't be coming out. But it came out. And so that was unfortunate, because obviously that sets a seeds in her mind that this guy's never going to love me. And that's the way she put it when she talked to the girls at the picnic bar. She was like, you know what? You know, he said that, you know, he ain't going to like me. You know, he's not going to love me. He doesn't think he's going to love me in the next 8 weeks. Is that what he said? Or he said he doesn't see himself fall in love. And it's like, but because of the fact that he said that, those words are going to be ringing in her ear, unfortunately. And that's just true for them.
Feelings of, like, you know, love.
Love can't be necessarily manufactured.
No.
And really, you need to kind of like build memories together.
The boys obviously made some good points to Derek as well when they said, he said about feeling love, and the dad obviously corrected him about love is not this giddy thing. And love is not. Love is not this giddy feeling. There is a part of that, which is what the initial early stages of the honeymoon stages are. But after that, it's hard work. After that, it's a conscious choice to love the person. After that, it's a conscious effort to say, I'm going to love you, even through your flaws and your annoyance and everything like that. So you have to deep it that this is a continuing process. This is not just one-off. Do you know what I mean? You can't just, it can't just be the excitement of the roller coaster, you know, that comes with falling in love in the beginning. But actually, it's got to be conscientious choices that we make to grow in each other, interpersonally, grow in our affections and hobbies and stuff like that we want to do in life, but to grow a better connection. So one of the guys said, listen, you know, love is about memories, and you're going to build those memories by doing things. And I think that's a very, very good way to look at it. So yeah, for me, Kate and Derek are such an interesting couple. I really feel like, I thought that Derek was going to be a sucker, but it's turned on its head, and he's not. He's actually the other way around, which is interesting, because I think then that must be from the fact that he's seen relationships break. I think that's from a fear then. If he says he doesn't feel like he's going to fall in love in 8 weeks, that is from a fear. And I think that fear comes from the fact that his parents split up. And I think he's seen that and thought to himself, I don't want it to happen to me, so I'm not going to rush nothing. And that's why the red flags have come for, you know, the red flags have come for the past girlfriends that he said. He hasn't had any for this particular relationship, as he said, but, you know, if he hasn't fallen in love in the 8 weeks, it's because maybe, you know what, fear in him. The fear in him has made him feel a certain way, do you know what I'm saying, towards the fact that I don't want this to happen to me. I don't want me to break up with my girlfriend or long-time wife or whatever, just like my parents did. So yeah, guys, that is that. That's on that. Hey, if you like what we do, make sure you like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for the notification of the uploads, baby. And for those of you who are Mineral Gang, get the ting. You already know what it is. Grab your t-shirts down below. Follow the link. Hey, guys, mad at first sight. Appreciate you. Little black buck, you know what time it is.